welcome everybody. We want to welcome everybody to the 9th annual Honors Program pinning ceremony. I'm Dr. David Ray. I am the director of the Honors Program and the MC for tonight. But we want to welcome you to our pinning ceremony tonight. Our pinning ceremony event was started in 2014 to acknowledge two key elements of the Honors Program. The first was welcoming our newest students into the Honors Program, those that had not received a pin before, and to connect some of those students to some of our honor students that had been in the program throughout their time, to help them see that there's a bigger community of Honors Program students besides the few that you might have in your class or in your cohort. The second thing that the ceremony was started for in 2014 was to also acknowledge the point when the Honors Program went from being a 2-year upper division honors program to a 4-year honors program serving all classes. So tonight we celebrate the start of the Honors Program's 23rd academic year at GSU, our 9th Honors Program first year cohort, and our 8th cohort of dual degree program honors scholars. So we are thrilled that all of you, new honors student, new freshman, new transfer student, new DDP honors student, that you're here tonight along with your loved ones and leadership to support the students tonight. We're also thrilled that for the first time since 2019, this event is entirely in person again per student choice. So it's glad to have all of you in person with us tonight. Sure. It's been a long road of transition. We were all virtual in 2020, we were hybrid in 2021, and now it's great to be all together again in 2022. So to start off tonight, we're thrilled to have our university leadership with us to acknowledge your start on the Honors Program journey. And we're thrilled to have our GSU president, Dr. Cheryl Green, with us today. 2 years ago, when she came to GSU, Dr. Green started with a commitment to getting the word out far and wide about the gem that's GSU, to get us out from stop being that hidden gem. And she has been so successful in that, from her community engagement work recently as an honorary Grand Marshal of the Bud Milliken Parade, to celebrating the world premiere of Red Summer tomorrow night here at GSU. She's bringing GSU to a place to reach new possibilities and potentials and helping to raise student engagement at GSU, just as we encourage for all of our Honors Program students. So we're grateful she is with us tonight. Please welcome our GSU President, Dr. Cheryl Green.
I was also on WVON and WGN. One of my highlights of being president is being able to come and celebrate the successes of my students. And this is one of those highlights. So I'm overjoyed for this program tonight. I want to thank you, Dr. Ray, for inviting me to join you and all of the members in the audience as we celebrate this momentous occasion. Tonight, we are honoring not only the student scholars, but the people who support them, the people who have cultivated their success such that it leads to this moment. I'm very happy not only our faculty here, staff here, and alumni of the Honors Program, along with our current Honors Program participants. This gathering represents a network of people who create opportunities and sustain success initiatives for our students. Our faculty lead the way with their dynamic and engaging instruction and their pursuit of scholarly inquiry. Their commitment to this endeavor is an example of academic excellence that is referred to in our university mission. Students, you also have demonstrated scholarly excellence, and you have demonstrated perseverance and resilience. And that will carry you all the way to your final destination. And what is the final destination that I'm referring to? Graduation. It will take you to graduation degree completion, certificates, and beyond. Because the students in this room know that learning is lifelong. It's really not about a degree. It's about growing and developing and maturing and acquiring and leading the way in your respective fields. And so I'm excited about your journey, and I look forward to seeing you at the final destination. You are showing the qualities that it will take to get you there: determination, adeptness, prioritization, and again, being nurtured by your family, being nurtured by your friends, and the many other people who support your journey. Students, you are the pride of Governor State University. Know that. When you arrived here, you trusted us to prepare you for life and for academic success, and you are making the most of the opportunity that we have provided for you. Be proud of your success. I remember some other programs that I was invited to, and some of the students were a little shy and a little quiet, and I'm giving you permission. Let me rephrase that. I'm encouraging you to give yourself permission to be excited, to be delighted, and to be proud of your achievement. The GSU faculty are proud of you. I am proud of you. The university academic community is stronger because of you, and our future students will stand on your shoulders and aspire to follow a path similar to yours. But let me give out a few charges this evening. For the faculty who work with the honors students, they are your special group to nurture. Continue to challenge them with the pursuit of intellectual inquiry by providing exceptional curricular and co-curricular experiences that create a thirst for knowledge and a desire for the highest level of achievement. Students, as you matriculate at GSU and accumulate academic distinctions, this will enable you to attain similar success in your careers. Allow me to share what your immediate future may look like. America needs your talents. America needs your service in order to navigate the challenges ahead that exist as a result of the many fluctuations in our economy, in our labor force, in our society, in our healthcare industry, in our school systems. We need your leadership. We need your dedication. Soon you will eventually join the 50,000 alumni of Governor State University who have finished what they started at GSU. And let me just say, you have everything it takes to finish what you start at GSU. You will serve in your chosen fields as CEOs, business owners, physicians, attorneys, certified public accountants, elected government officials, heads of public and private organizations, teachers, scientists, social workers, filmmakers, public administrators, and a great variety of other professions. The commitment, service, and dedication that you provide to your respective professions can change someone's life. And help restore our community's wealth and vibrancy. Additionally, I want to ask the students to be champions and stewards of Governor State's spirit and sense of community, because you can't get there alone. There are some people who have to travel with you on your journey. I want to ensure the pride we all have in being associated with Governor State shines so this region and this state knows we have an excellent institution with exceptional students. Dr. Ray talked about my many public appearances. When I go out to talk about the university, I talk about my students. I talk about my faculty. I talk about our resources. I talk about our accreditation. I talk about our programs. I talk about our services. I talk about our commitment to excellence. I talk about our fundraising. So this pen that you are going to receive, wear it with pride. I was happy to receive my honors pen a couple of years ago. And I have been spreading the word in conversations on social media and various other communication outlets. I want a chorus of voices singing the praises of Governor State University. And I envision a sea of Jaguar gear on campus and in the virtual community. And the pen is just one symbolic representation of that gear. But before I end, I want to give honor and recognition to your fearless leader, Dr. David Ray. Dr. Ray talked about when I first got to GSU. When I first got to GSU, he made it his business to get to me and let me know about how awesome the honors program is, and the new lounge, and the curriculum, and the number of students, and their graduation rates, and their applications as Rhodes Scholars, and all the wonderful things that are happening in the honors program. And at that time, and before all of you, and with our new provost, who joined us in March of 2022, we made a commitment to grow the honors program into an honors college. And she and I are dedicated to that future for the honors program. So thank you, students, for caring about academic excellence. Thank you for prioritizing your studies, your classes, your achievement, your rank, and your GPA above many other things. It will serve you well. It makes GSU proud, and it makes me proud, and it makes your family members who are sitting here supporting you along the journey especially proud. So thank you. Thank you.
I feel like you said most of the things I'm going to say about Dr. Schneller here in just a second, but so it's very on point. Thank you so much for your words of welcome. We're also happy tonight to have our new provost, Dr. Beverly Schneller, who's just joined us in March. She's been a longtime supporter of honors programs. Honors programs encourage vision and aspirational goals, and we're appreciative of her vision and Dr. Green's vision and seeing all of our honors students have embraced over the years and wanting to invest in the future growth of this program into a college. And we hope many of you will bring your voices and actions into that future development, because it's going to be built because of your participation. It'll thrive because of your participation. So we want it to be what works for you as a student at GSU. So we're glad to have her here tonight. Please welcome Dr. Beverly Schneller.
Thank you, and welcome everyone. I'm really happy to see you all here tonight. In preparing for this, it's been a really hard decision to figure out where to start, because I have taught in honors programs, so I could tell you some wonderful stories about my students that I've had the pleasure of dealing with. As Dr. Ray said, we're going to be, and Dr. Green said, we're going to be moving forward with the plans to take our honors program to the honors college level, which is a very exciting and original opportunity for Governor State University, in keeping with our commitment to academic quality and providing the very best in learning opportunities for our students. We spent a lot of time as academics thinking about what we're offering our students in the classrooms and outside the classrooms, and this is one of the lovely things that the honors program allows you to do. This summer, this is my 6-month anniversary today. I've been here for 6 months. So this summer, while Dr. Ray was leading the study abroad trip to Italy, the only thing I asked him to do with the honor students was send me pictures, because I was here getting used to my new job. So periodically I would get lovely pictures from Florence or other places, the papal audience in Rome with the audio that went with it. We were recognized this summer at a papal audience as students from Governor State University, which was very exciting because it gets picked up around the world. Who the Pope says hello to matters, right? And so that was the case with us. But it's just, right. And who Dr. Green says hello to, too. That matters also. So we want to remember that as well. But it's just very exciting. And to think about what the tradition in American education is associated with honors programs. When the honors programs were started here in the U.S. in the 20th century, it was an effort to model the excellence that students, particularly in England, had experienced on the tutorial model at Oxford and Cambridge. And if you're familiar with that, it's students pick a faculty member that they wish to study with, and faculty members apply to the students to get them as students. And it's the same model we use in music and art studios, where performers will get their studios built around the students who are attracted to what their knowledge base is. And so being as part of World War II, part of the issue people felt coming back after the horrific and traumatic experiences of the war was they wanted to find a way to bring beauty back into the world. They wanted to make time stop in a good way, to reflect and pause and think about the things that still inform honors colleges today, about how we engage with each other as people, how we develop as people, how we embrace the arts and creativity, and how we deal with what's now referred to as the grand challenges, or problem solving and developing solutions to major problems. When I was teaching in the honors program, I had the opportunity to teach a course that was called Critical Inquiry, and it was a philosophy course in a way, where we were grappling with large ideas and trying to figure out, how do we respond to those? How do we embrace those? How do we engage those ideas in our life today? And I had a student who was a nursing student. I had several nursing students. And this one nursing student was doing her practitioner work in an emergency room. And this was not recent. This was a few years ago. And she was ahead of the curve with studying burnout in the healthcare profession. Her senior thesis was based on her experiences as a nursing student in an ER, and trying to help solve the problem that she saw her nursing colleagues experiencing as they dealt with the daily trauma of trying to find balance in their life, dealing with constant human tragedies. I had another student who was a very interesting character. At that time in her life, she was 19 or so when I met her. She thought she was a Disney princess. And so everything was Disney, the colors. I mean, I'm wearing pink today, but I guess not Disney pink. But she, had Disney pink, she had glitter, she had all these things. And I would think when I saw her, very nice, very sweet young woman, I thought, what is going to happen to this girl? That she's in college, she's in an honors program, and she identifies as a Disney princess. That's okay, but where's that going to go a few years down the road? Because she wasn't in the entertainment industry at all. She was, in a different field. She was actually in political science. And she ended up, now she's graduating from Tufts University in their Executive Leadership, Management, and Strategic Forecasting program. And she spent the last 5 years working for a consulting firm in Boston doing strategic planning for global issues in the environment. So I tell you these stories because it doesn't matter necessarily how you get to the table, but it does, because those students of mine, as you will be for the faculty who teach here, brought creativity to the table. They brought a strong sense of confidence. They brought a strong sense of purpose to their studies. And one of the things that's so wonderful from the faculty side of the house, which I represent in academic affairs, is that when we have the chance to work with honors students in our classes, we have peers in our thinking. And we have the opportunity to sit down at the table with you and bring our experiences to your experiences. And as you work on your capstone projects and other things you'll be doing in the program, you'll have an opportunity to engage at a higher level with a greater impact because of the size of our classes, the dedication of our faculty, and the interest that our Governor State University, led by Dr. Green, places in student success. And I want to mention, as Dr. Green did, how much we value Dr. Ray's work, because he also has had the program as a member of the National Collegiate Honors Council, the NCHC, for a number of years. The NCHC will be doing our program review this fall. A program review for us will be our first step towards developing the plans for the Honors College. The program reviewers will be very interested in knowing student experiences. They will be very interested in seeing how the program is run and the student learning outcomes. So when those opportunities arise, there'll be widespread opportunity for you all to talk, especially as first-year students coming to GSU, but as returning students as well, why you chose GSU, right? And why you value that honors experience. Another person who's in the room tonight is Monica Holden, and she's in the back corner over there. Monica is an executive assistant in the Office of the Provost who works with the honors program, who has worked hard with the team tonight to develop the ceremonial part of this experience. And as Dr. Green said, about the pen, about the honors pen, be sure you wear your pen. You'll see people here, you see Dr. Green's always wearing her pen. I've got a whole bunch of them on my desk, and I have them in and out. They hang on jackets. We have new patches for Governor State University that we're putting on blazers, because it's important for people to identify with you and identify with us as Governor State University. We are always ambassadors for our university. We are always spokespeople for our university. And what you have the unique opportunity to be part of is the leadership of the university, the reputational leadership of the university, to be a role model for other students, to be the person that a student behind you aspires to be. And because you all have come out of COVID, and because you all had a lot of challenges in completing high school educations and college educations for returning students, just remember that your ingenuity, your inquiry, your creativity, and your desire to stay connected will be repeated over and over again and amplified in your honors courses. You have a great opportunity to formulate your own learning plans throughout the honors program to meet where you are right now as a student, and then by working closely with your faculty members as mentors and guides, grow well beyond where you find yourself today, so that when you come back for the honors banquet in the springtime as graduates, and you see those dreaded pictures of yourself as a freshman on the screen, you will say to yourself, wow, that's where I was 4 years ago, and look at me now, right? And so keep in the back of your mind, look at me now. We're always on stage, we're always on view. People will be looking up to you, and rightly so, as examples of excellence at Governor State University. Thank you so much for choosing us and for being here tonight.
Thank you, Dr. Schneller. And speaking of people we look up to, here in the Honors Program, we're happy to have our leadership from the Honors Program Student Council with us to address everyone. The Honors Program Student Council started in 2015 as students desired to have a voice in the workings of the Honors Program culture and have real-world opportunities to develop and enhance their leadership skills on campus. The Honors Program Student Council has a seat on the advisory board for Honors Program to help me and advise me on what students want from the Honors Program's experience, along with faculty and other university professionals. So definitely reach out to them and help them to know what you, honors students, want to see from the Honors Program, especially with our future development, working toward an Honors Program ongoing. The Honors Program Student Council worked to develop several events over the course of the academic year, and we hope you'll take part of them as you're able. We also hope you'll take advantage of using the Honors Program Lounge on the second floor of the E-Wing, which was another major initiative of the Student Council in the late 2010s to help bring a physical place for Honors Program students to call their own. So I'd like to call upon the chair of the Honors Program Student Council, Logan Kriska, senior honors community health major and GPath student, who will speak a bit about the Honors Program Student Council and introduce our student guest speaker, Jakaya Sutton.
Thank you, Dr. Ray, for that introduction. So, good evening. On behalf of the Honors Program Student Council, we would like to welcome you all to the 2022 Honors Program Pinning Ceremony. My name is Logan Kriska, and I'm the Honors Program Student Council Chair. This wonderful event was organized by the Honors Program Student Council and staff to honor and recognize the new Honors Program students. At this time, I'd like to take a moment to recognize the 2022 Honors Program Student Council. In the back today, we have the wonderful Shaylin Krause, who is one of our events coordinators. Earlier, Miriam Ahmed, who was checking students in as they walked in today, is also one of our events coordinators. And then we have two Honors Program members who were not able to join us tonight, but those are Lorraine Slucky, who was our public relations correspondent, and Liam Kirschbaum, who is our treasurer. The Honors Program Student Council serves as a bridge between the students and the Honors Program faculty, providing students with a voice within the program. The goal of the Student Council is to get the Honors Program students involved, to provide opportunities to grow, and to show our love for the GSU campus community. If I have one piece of advice to give to all of these new Honors Program students today, it would be to get involved. In college, there are going to be so many opportunities there for you, but you won't be able to learn anything from those opportunities unless you take that first step. So if there's an organization, club, or event on campus that you're interested in, go to it. If there's something that you don't see on campus that you want, build it. The Honors Program, especially the Student Council, thrives on the voice of students, so make sure that your voice, your perspective, and just make sure that you are heard because we need you. At this time, I'd like to introduce our guest speaker. Just last year, Jakaya was a new GSU student and new to the Honors Program, but she has already become such an active student on campus. So please, let's give a warm round of applause to Jakaya Sutton.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Jakaya Sutton, and I'm a second-year honor program student here at GSU. First, I would like to send a big welcome to the new members of the program. I wish you all nothing but the best. I'm sure you all will do great things. Now on to talk about a little bit of my journey during my first year in honors. During my senior year of high school, I was invited to join Governor State University's honors program based on all the hard work and dedication that I've displayed throughout my entire academic performance in high school, which was a true honor to be acknowledged, considering how rough it was to continue to stay motivated during a global pandemic. Even though it was challenging staying motivated during my senior year, I still managed to graduate as valedictorian of my class. As I finally decided on which university I decided to commit to, I chose GSU, and from there I was a part of the program. During my first year at GSU, I was placed into an honors writing studies course. Surprisingly, I wasn't nervous at all because I knew I could do excellent work within that course, as I love to write. I'll admit, I felt a bit intimidated by some of the students that were in the same honors writing course as I was because they were so talented in writing. I kind of felt like maybe I wasn't a good writer compared to them. And maybe they were better writers than I was. But as the semester continued, I realized it wasn't about who was the better writer. That wasn't important. What was most important was me knowing I gave my all in every writing assignment I was assigned to complete. And if I was making even small portions of improvement, that was all that mattered. Overall, I enjoyed taking Writing Studies 1. In fact, I enjoyed it so much that I decided to take Writing Studies 2 the very next semester. In my honest opinion, I feel I made the most progress as a writer during the Honors Writing Studies 2 course, as I was able to handle constructive criticism very well, which allowed me to perform even better academically. During Writing Studies 2, I was presented with a research project to create a PowerPoint presentation about any topic I was interested in, and I chose the topic of crying. The title of my research presentation was, "Why is Crying Good for Us?" My focus was to challenge the stigma around this topic and spread awareness on its health benefits that could help us all feel safe to let out our emotions. I normally shut down whenever I'm criticized. This time I didn't. I kept my classmates' constructive criticism in mind, as it motivated me to do even better than my first attempt at my project. Not only was I able to make growth at handling constructive criticism to do incredible work within my honors writing courses, but I was also able to make growth by getting involved on campus. During my first year at GSU, I was really involved. I was a part of the honors program. I worked on campus as an office assistant at Center for Student Engagement and Intercultural Programs. I was casted for the Life of Quarantine, which didn't work out as I started to have very low confidence. However, I didn't allow that to stop me from staying involved. I joined the psychology club, I attended many campus events, and I just continued to get involved on campus. With being involved on campus, it has made my college experience a lot better. I'm very shy, but by me deciding to try new things, it is allowing me to reach my best potential as a student and as I am further shaping my identity. During my second year, I am currently a CJY peer mentor. I believe this was another area that I could grow in as far as being a student leader, as I've always been the kind of student who was afraid of being a leader. Being in the background was my main preference. Of course, me being shy was the main reason for that. But by me being in the honors program, I have been presented with different opportunities that have allowed me to get out of my comfort zone, to grow academically and individually. I encourage all of you to step out of your comfort zones. Whether if you are a transfer student, a new freshman, or an honor student, it is important to step out of your comfort zones if you want to experience any kind of growth. And if that is a personal struggle for you, the honors program will give you that extra push you may need. Thank you.
Thank you, Jakaya, for that story about your experience. And I hope all of you wherever you're at in your journey toward graduation, find a place to get involved. Often tell students when I meet them for their study plan meeting, this program will give you back what you put into it. There are those that are seeking the recognition to stand out by graduating with university honors, and that's wonderful. But for those that get involved in student council, join us in Rome, join us in some of the opportunities. It's definitely a life-transforming opportunity if you'll take advantage of it. So it's great to hear about your opportunities and your growth, and I hope that will be other people's stories and during your time here. So we're getting closer to pinning, but I want to say a few words to all of you as well. We like to say that the honors program, more than any other academic program, is the program the students own. And we say that because when we see what our students want and what they're involved in, we work to bring their desires to reality. Freshmen, do you remember last Thursday the cords that you got at convocation, the black and white cords? Prior to 2014, that's what honors program graduates got at graduation, black and white honors cords. So when the honors students saw that in 2014, they decided they wanted new commencement regalia. They put their efforts to action, they developed it, and it happened, and now we have a medallion, and we're the only program that wears a medallion at commencement. But it's not just that. They wanted to have a voice in leadership and culture, and that led to the current iteration of the Honors Program Student Council. And then at that time, we saw honors students traveling abroad with study abroad began to grow here at GSU, and we needed to have that. So we responded with the first honors study abroad program to Rome in 2017. That destination was chosen by the students. It continues to be chosen by the students, and 3 other cohorts have followed, most recently in 2022. And the stories of personal transformation and development of self-confidence have always been amazing. Case in point, there's a student that was part of the 2018 program that was his first time out of the country, and since then he did another study abroad in Brazil with GSU, a Lex Fellow Scholarship experience in Spain, Peace Corps, and now he studies European youth human rights, and he's based out of the University of Tartu in Estonia, and is traveling all over the world. He's right now, and we've been following him on Facebook, and right now he's in Alexandria, Egypt, doing his research work. So that's what happens. That's what happens here. And in 2016, the Student Council voiced their desire to have a lounge and a space to call their own, and their persistence and unified voice helped to bring the lounge to an existence in 2020. And in the last 6 years, honors program students are responsible for almost 150 authorships for research and poster presentations from our GSU Research Day to international conferences. 5 honors students will be presenting scholarship at the National Collegiate Honors Council Conference in Dallas this coming November. And hopefully in a future year, it'll be some of you. Honors students include your Student Board of Trustees member this year, student senators, student council leaders, peer mentors, Psi-Chi presidents, past Lincoln laureates, 5 Gilman scholars, Rhodes Scholars applicants, and more. So all of that to say, be a part of some of the great opportunities that exist here. You can accomplish them as those before you have. Seek them out, and as you have ideas for the opportunities of tomorrow, let us know. We need them, building a college. And here in honors, the ideas that can and do come alive. We have a saying here in honors, there is no can't. And the honors program students live that out on campus and in the community every day. So with that, it is time for the pinning part of our ceremony. We are excited to welcome many of our newest honors program students today. We hope for you that this is the start of a great experience in our community of high-achieving undergraduate students. As with many things in the honors program, this pin, that has been referred to a few times tonight, was the design of our first honors program student council chairs in 2015. We hope you'll wear that pin with pride, and that when you graduate, your pin will be accompanied by the GSU Honors Program Medallion that is awarded to the students that graduate with university honors, also the design of honors program students. We hope that you'll also continue to come back to this ceremony and to celebrate and welcome those that join behind you. We're thrilled that several of our current honors program students have returned tonight. It has been our tradition that these students would pin our newest honors program students, but in a post-pandemic age, please have pinning done by someone you're most comfortable with, since you have to get well within 6 feet to pin someone. It is a symbolic reminder that while you may be a freshman or a transfer, and you may not see all 137 honors program students every day, you are part of something larger. 4-year academic community of high-achieving students. We're all here to support each other, lead together, and push one another to be the best educated people we can be. So with that, we'll call you alphabetically. Please come and receive a swag bag from our honors program student council members that will include your pin and other things from the swag from the honors program and from advancements. We thank them for that. And then give the pin to who you are most comfortable to do the pinning. And then after we go through all of the names, I'll give you the go, and then we'll do the pinning. So we'll begin. So we'll start with Lila, Altra, Yasin. Mariana Ayala. Brenda Benuelos. Barbara Borschat. Isabel Camacho. Paige Craig. Aaron Drexler. Malak Hamid. Brock Kriska. Rose Matthew. Brenda Reyes. Janiyah Richards. Tatiana Rijner. Destiny Skelnick. Jordan Solner. Julian Vinson. Tasia Washington. And Parthavi Patel. Okay. So with that, I call upon students and loved ones of our honors program students to take the pins they were given and pin our newest honors program students, formally welcoming them into the honors program. New pinning recipients, we welcome you into the four-year learning community of GSU's high-achieving undergraduate students. At this time, I want to take just a couple of moments to thank all of the speakers today. Thank you, Dr. Green and Dr. Schneller. Thank you, Jakaya and Logan, for all of your words. I want to thank the Honors Program faculty advisory members for their oversight and all their efforts in their teaching, and Professor Laura White, who is with us today. Thank you for the effort with the curriculum. With all the effort with curriculum, recruitment, research, and programming to make the Honors Program great. I want to thank my assistants, Monica Holden and Jessica Molinar, who were tremendous with the logistics, program preparation for today's event, the Student Council and advancement with bags. And lastly, thank you to all of you, the students, for your support in the Honors Program. Please seek out the faculty and student advisory members to continue to bring your ideas and your efforts so that we can keep moving the program forward toward a college with your ideas in mind. And with that, it is time to keep the celebration going. Please connect with one another. Please enjoy a cupcake as you leave today. Thank you all for coming. Have a wonderful weekend. Good night.